Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video, we are looking at the NFL Prizepicks plays for Saturday. Got a 2-game divisional slate today, and then we got 2 more games tomorrow. Going to be looking at the Saturday only. Got 6 picks. Let's go ahead and get started. As always, enjoy the videos. Appreciate the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First pick that we are looking at is going to receiving yards, starting with Nico Collins over 78.5. So, you know that the Texans looked really good last week against a good Browns defense. C.J. Stroud didn't miss a beat, throwing for a perfect passer rating. And this one, he gets another tough matchup against the Ravens defense, but I still like C.J. Stroud the way that he's been playing. And you know that he's going to be having to target Nico Collins a lot, especially just with some of their injuries. Tank Dell out, and then also they lost Noah Brown, also is on injured reserve. So it's going to be Nico Collins as your main guy, and then you're going to have John Mechie and Robert Woods as your other receivers. But for the most part, I think Collins is going to get peppered with targets. Taking him over receiving yards. Taking Zay Flowers on the other side, too. You know that this Ravens team is well-rested. This is a good matchup for them. I mean, Flacco struggled a bit against this defense. He still ended up throwing for a ton of yards at the end, just in some garbage time situations. But Lamar and this Ravens offense has been clicking. No Mark Andrews this week, so it's still going to be another week that they're going to have to play without him. It's still going to benefit Flowers. I think 52.5 on books. You might take him at 50 plus, but Prizepicks taking him over 52.5 receiving yards. Third pick we're looking at is Dalton Schultz over receiving yards. I'm taking him over 37.5, just without Noah Brown and just a little bit tighter of a pass catching options that you have out there. And Schultz is a guy that has proven to just play a lot of snaps, run routes, and they're going to have to target other guys too. I think him and Collins are 2 good options to target if Stroud ends up throwing for 250 yards or more. Most of that's probably going to go to these 2 guys, so I'm going to go with over on both of them. And then the final Ravens piece that I'm looking at is taking the over also on Isaiah Likely. So if Andrews was in, then you definitely wouldn't want to take this prop. But we know Andrews is out. Likely's been amazing for the Ravens. They haven't really seen a drop-off at all without Andrews there, with how good Likely has performed, been a threat in the red zone as well. 37.5 on books, maybe take him 35 plus, but I'm taking a couple extra yards over on Prizepicks. I think on books his numbers right around that. I think Schultz is like 34, 35.5, but I'm still taking him over on Prizepicks. Going over to rushing yards, I'm taking Aaron Jones over. His number is at 69.5. We know that Jones has come into this one just absolutely on a tear, 4 straight 110-plus yard rushing performances. Cowboys defense continues to own them last week, and I think at least early on, for the Packers to have success, they're going to have to run the ball and just try to slow the game down a little bit and control the pace and control the time of possession. Exactly what they did early in that Cowboys game. They dominated the first quarter, and that was thanks to Aaron Jones a lot. And then the final pick, I'm also taking Jordan Love. He also just looks super dialed in. Taking him over 251.5. If this game, if they do get behind, it's a 9.5 point spread. I do like the Packers plus 9.5. But if they do get behind by a touchdown or more and they have to throw more in the second half, Jordan Love has a plethora of options. And it seems like any one of the receivers that they put out there and have run routes, Love is throwing dimes to them. So just has great connection with all the receivers. Last week, Dobbs went nuclear. Kind of tough to project who would go off today, but don't mind Dobbs, don't mind Jaden Reed. But I think just taking Love over pass yards is safer than maybe taking one of the receivers, because they do have a ton of options, especially with Musgrave back now and splitting some time at tight end with him and Tucker Kraft. But I do like these 6 picks a lot. Going Nico Collins over 78.5 receiving yards, Zay Flowers over 52.5 receiving yards, Schultz over 37.5 receiving yards. Same thing with Likely, Jones over 69.5 rush yards, and Jordan Love 251.5 pass yards. Best of luck. If you are tailing, thank you for watching. I'll catch you all next time.